All right. Welcome to. Sorry, I got to close that door. The Dumpster Fire Dialogues. I'm Tim Schindel, and this is
Tyler.
Tyler. Yep. So, got a guest host today. Cheney's out, hanging out with his dad, shooting guns. So, Tyler's going to step in. So, this is his first time ever doing anything like a podcast or anything like that. So, we're just going to chill and talk about whatever. We just got done training, open mat. I don't know, how was it?
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had some people from around Columbus come in and
Yeah.
train. Got to see some familiar faces,
Yeah.
some tough rounds.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good room. Sundays are always fun because like our gym is kind of like, I would say like a neutral space for most people in the city to come like roll,
Yeah.
and that's like kind of one of the points of our Sunday open mats. But yeah, like so. I don't know, we were just talking about being in Vegas and stuff, and like you said you're going out there. What are you going out there for?
I'm gonna do Nogi Worlds.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hopefully, get a win.
Yeah. Is this your first time at Brown competing in a major, or did you do? I can't remember if you did something else.
Yeah, I did the Pans in New York. And,
Okay.
Yeah, I was able to win that at Master 1. So.
Nice.
Pumped,
Yeah. And you got all subs, right?
Yeah, all submissions. So I should get a pretty good seed for Worlds.
Yeah.
Hopefully the number 1 seed, but I don't know for sure.
I was gonna say, kind of explain to me like how that works. I actually really don't know. Like,
Yeah. So it's kind of like on a point system. You know, you get it's kind of confusing. You get like 27 points if you win, get first place at like an open. Like for example, like the Indianapolis Open is worth 27 points for gold first place.
Okay.
The Pans is like weighted a little heavier, so it was the only one I did last year, and I got 108 points. Just
oh
for
shit.
That. So,
yeah.
That I competed at purple belt, but like the rankings restart, so I had 0 points at brown belt, and after that one tournament, I moved up to like ranked 3rd. So there's 2 people ahead of me right now, and I'm pretty sure one of the dudes is signed up for Worlds. So
Okay.
hopefully I'll see him in the finals.
Is it somebody we know?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're like, nah, it's some random Brazilian dude. No.
Yeah. He's getting his black belt. The same
Okay,
day.
that's what. Okay, I didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
there's somebody he's competed against. Like, I don't know how many times have you competed against
Probably
this dude?
7 times.
And they always meet each other like at some point, and so it's just kind of been funny. Like, you guys have kind of progressed like in that linear fashion throughout.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Except he constantly beats me.
Well, yeah, but still, like, you know.
It's cool. It's cool
Yeah.
to have somebody to look forward to beating one day.
Right, exactly.
Eventually, I'll catch
You're
him.
like, one day I'm gonna get him. But now he's also a cool dude, so that's fun to like compete against somebody who's
he comes
like,
into the Sunday open mats like
Yeah.
Columbus dude. The most recent time I went all the way out to Nashville to compete and met him in the finals.
I was gonna say you were like,
10 minutes away from me, so it was like it's kind of funny that he drove 6 hours to compete against somebody who lives 10 minutes away.
yeah, like, we could have just ran a super fight out here for this
Yeah,
one,
exactly.
yeah, like way cheaper, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've never actually been to Vegas, so like, what's something you like enjoy about going to Vegas?
Yeah.
Obviously to compete, but
Yeah. So I'm not really a big gambler, but you know it is fun to try and play a little bit of cards or whatever. Usually I'm going out with some friends and stuff, so we just kind of go get food and eat, or go get food and drink.
right.
You know the food's incredible, so that's probably my favorite thing to do is just bounce around, eat, drink. Yeah.
You guys typically like will hit like a gym to like warm up and stuff too, like or like drop in.
We have, but not typically. We went out there a few years ago for ADCC.
Yeah.
The year they had it at the MAC. I think it was like 2019 maybe. And we stopped in at a gym, but there was like 10,000 people there to watch ADCC. So it was kind of like a lot of the gyms weren't really like welcoming people just because it was a little overcrowded. But
I can imagine.
we got into an open mat. It was pretty fun. People were pretty cool. But typically we just get like a warm up at the gym in the hotel. Just
Yeah.
I like to hit like the elliptical just to kind of get moving and then go compete. And then usually we win or lose, we're celebrating with some margaritas. That's usually the fun. It's a lot more fun when you win.
For sure.
But yeah, that's usually the plan. Like, Vegas is obviously cool, but whenever we go and do compete in a different city, it's fun to just, be a little strict the first night and then compete and then just go out and enjoy whatever the city has to offer. Obviously Vegas has a lot to offer, but for example, we went to Chicago last year, and that was a lot of fun. It was me, Amy, and Cheney, and we all three medaled. And then we just went out and had some like deep dish pizza, and then there was a TGI Fridays in our hotel parking lot, so we just got drunk there, and then you just wake up and go home. So I don't know, it's cool. Different, like we went to Atlanta, and same idea basically. We had like some peaches.
Yeah,
it's kind of goofy, but
no, I get it. Like Georgia peaches are fucking good.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think, like another example, but I don't know. I know I really wanted. We went to Nashville. That was cool.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I lost that one, but then we just went out to, I forget like the honky tonk, I think is what they call it. We just jumped around some bars, so that was, it's a pretty common theme.
Yeah. Well, like you got to sample the local fare. That's like when I moved, like I was in the South, like when I was in the Marine Corps, and like I'd never been to a country bar, and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna go to this place," and I was like, well, "What the fuck is that?" And they're like lion dance and stuff. I was like, "All right." I mean, it was cool. Like it was fun. Like they're super fun. Like it was like what you're talking about. It was like a honky tonk, like lion dancing bar, and everybody in there except for like 5 of us had like cowboy boots, jeans, and like hats and shit, and like it was just like regular ass people, but they're just like, "Hey," and I'm like, "What's up, dude?" Like I don't know what to say to that. Like
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That makes me think. We went to Nogi Pans last year, and it was in Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh yeah.
And the same time there was a what's it called? It was like a steer convention or something going on. So it was clearly obvious. The only people there were either wearing sweatpants and had cauliflower ear, or had belt buckles and cowboy boots and cowboy hats.
Yeah.
So it was just like hilarious to, and just you go to the bars there and it's pretty obvious why they're there that weekend. It was pretty funny.
That is hilarious. Yeah, like
it was a cattle convention, I think is what it was.
All right, that. So one of the dudes that I work with, he's been a farmer for his entire life. He got like a generational farm. Do you know how they direct cows to show, like bulls and stuff to show them?
I have no idea.
They stroke their penis
with
like a special stick. So they like direct them with
pull them this way?
Yeah, they're like, "Come on over here," and they're like, like anyway, like just made me think of that because you're like, it was a cattle convention. So there's a bunch of dudes touching bull cocks with a stick out there. That's a nice hat. Yeah, and you touch a cock today? Like,
that's very funny.
Yeah, like it's wild.
You learn something new every day, I guess.
Exactly. No, he was like explaining it to us, and I was just sitting there like, he's like, farming's really gay sometimes. I was like, what the fuck, man? He's like, animal husbandry. I was like, all right. Like, I don't know what to say to all that, but.
Yeah. I was like, it makes me think. I don't even know if this is true, but I heard when they like the bull riders, I think they like squeeze their nuts or something to like piss off the bulls to.
I think that is a tactic that I have heard of.
I
That
don't know
like
if
they'll
that's
be
true.
like,
I just
"Bah."
maybe that was a rumor, but
I don't know. If you are a bull rider and you watch this show, let us know because honestly, I want to know now.
yeah, how do
Yeah.
they just pissed because you're on their back, or they do something fucked up to them?
I think there are things that they do to them. They may manipulate. I mean, if they're manipulating their fucking penis to get them to like move, I'm sure if you were like honk, and they'd be like, like,
Yeah. Get this asshole off my
yeah,
back.
like, oh, you're gonna grab my balls and you're gonna put this dude on my back, like, ah, fuck.
I'm gonna fuck up this clown afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, speaking. Have you ever been to a rodeo?
One time when not a I went to a rodeo, but it wasn't like a bull riding thing, and I was young, so I don't really remember it. I just
So,
remember eating, honestly.
yeah, that's fair. The one time that I've been to, like, I went to like a local rodeo. And now, if you've never been to a fucking rodeo and seen people ride bulls, like, it's pretty fucking wild. Like, this was like, we were driving, I was like with two of my friends, and it was like out in the middle of nowhere. We see these lights, and we're like, what is that? We like pull over, and they're like, what's going on? They're like, oh, it's a local rodeo. There's maybe like 100 people there, and there's just like the local people like brought their bulls out to ride, and these dudes were getting tossed. Just tossed, and they had some like roping and stuff. Like all that stuff is like pretty normal, like in parts of Ohio. Like this was just in Ohio. Like we were on a drive, but yeah, I mean like those dudes are wild. Like
Yeah.
taking a 1,000-pound animal and be like, I'm gonna ride this. Like, oh, okay,
They got some balls on for sure.
yeah,
The last time we were in, maybe it was the last time, but we went to Master Worlds in the Gi earlier this year, and
Yeah.
at the exact same time was the, or maybe it was last year when we went for No Gi Worlds in December. I can't remember for sure, but it was the rodeo like world championships out
yes,
there, and apparently it's like insane. It's like 12 days long, and
that does not surprise me.
every night though, like, same thing, you know, it'd be like 10 o'clock, and then all of a sudden like thousands of people are walking around with cowboy hats because they just left the rodeo.
Yeah,
But that's all we were doing. Like all the bars was just
You're like-
watching these random, and the horses' names are hilarious. So like I didn't know anything about them, but we would root for whoever we thought was like the coolest name.
which is, I mean, if you don't know anything about like it's like any sport. Like if you don't know, you're like, that's fun. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna pick that
exactly.
fucking name.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades. Yeah, that's my
Yes.
fucking horse. Like,
It was pretty fun. I mean, just to watch. It'd be clueless. And
yeah,
you're like, this would be insane to actually go see.
that's one thing I would love. I would go watch a PBR event, like a professional bull riding. That would be, I can't imagine, because like the local shit was wild enough. Then to get like some of those like purpose bred, like bulls that are like, you know, trained kind of, and then those dudes that are like, I mean, they're athletes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they're just getting hucked around by a bull
Yeah.
for 10 seconds. Like,
They're probably beat to hell too.
oh yeah, they like we think
All
our
kinds of broken bones.
that's what I'm thinking is like we think our injuries are bad, and then I'm like probably not as bad as that dude. He's probably been thrown off, trampled, and I'm like,
We
somebody.
keep rolling with bows back.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like he twisted my ankle real mean, and then and then that bull stomped my chest in, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll just be over here in my bitch corner. Yeah, that's fucking wild. But yeah, no, like you guys do travel a lot. I always forget, like not forget, but just like you're going to comps, and then like you do get to go cool places because of that.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean that like. It's pretty neat because I wouldn't have no real reason to go to like a lot of these places, but you know we don't hang out long. You know, maybe 2 or 3 days, but
Yeah,
like even Nashville. That was the first time I'd ever been to Nashville, and I mean I would go back, I guess, but
yeah,
mostly to compete and then do that again. And
Yeah.
I really want to go to like New Orleans. That would be really cool.
that would be cool.
They do a IBJJF down there, and that would be pretty sick to hang out there for a couple days.
That is one of the cities I really want to go to New Orleans. I've known people from there, like when I was in the military and stuff, and they like told me kind of like how to navigate it and stuff, but like I never got a chance to go like when I lived in the South. Like,
Gotcha, yeah.
so
Yeah, there's a few other ones I would like to do. That's on the top of the list for sure.
Yeah.
I also would really like to do like that. So the pans, and then like the equals to those would be like the Europeans and the Brasileiros.
yeah,
I really want to do both of those while at brown belt. So
yeah,
that's kind of the goal, is to go try, hopefully hopefully win them, but
yeah,
just to like go out there and compete. And then, Europe, that's when I would maybe compete and then stay for like 2 weeks.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
be pretty sweet.
You're already all the way over there. I mean, that's what.
Exactly. Yeah, that's not a 2-day trip.
No. Like all the preparation that goes into there, anyways, just to get over there. Like that's what we just one of like our mutual friend Devin like went over there and like was over there while pregnant for 2 weeks and like traveled like a couple different places over there. But that's also traveling over there is a little easier because it's so much smaller.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
They got like train systems, I think. I don't really know. I've never been there, so. But.
My parents were in Ireland for 3 years.
Oh wow.
As expats, like my dad's job, like they were like, hey, we want you to go over there and like open up this project. And they went to Europe a couple times and they're like, it's easier than traveling in the States. Like you just have to have like because that part of Europe is still part of the EU. Like you basically just have like an ID that you just get into the country.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Love to go to like Dublin. That'd be sick.
Yeah, they loved it there. They lived in like a high rise there. It was one of like, so I guess there's like really strict restrictions. Like most buildings are only 7 stories tall there. There's no like skyscrapers in Dublin.
Like
And
firefighter thing.
they weren't 100% sure. They never like figured out why, but so they lived in like one of the tall buildings because it was 7 stories, and they lived, the company paid for them to live on like the penthouse of that building as an apartment.
Wow.
So they had like a view of like a horse park and then like other parts of downtown. It was pretty, like, we did not visit, which was stupid of us, but like their like living situation was pretty cool. Like they never had a car. My dad just like walked or like rode a scooter to work or like rode the tube, and like my mom would just like basically get like an Uber to the grocery store and stuff.
I gotcha. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. That's crazy. They lived all the way out there for a few years.
Yeah, so my brother house sat for the first year, and then we house sat for the second 2 years, and then they got out of there right as COVID started.
Oh,
And like,
so that wasn't long ago at all.
no, and they were like, luckily they did, because that entire country just got completely shut down.
Yeah.
And like nothing, like whereas like here, like yes, things got shut down and like we could do stuff if we needed to. They're like everything got shut down there.
I was pretty chill about it all.
Yes, really, really chill.
Yeah. Seems like
But yeah,
a lot of other places got a little crazy.
yeah.
We were able to stay training and everything.
I
That
was
nice.
Yeah, I was about to say like there was nothing that like. First of all, I stay at home a lot anyways, but like there was nothing like oh no, I can't go to the place that I wouldn't go anyways.
Yeah. And that
like
first like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
the whole like the beginning,
Oh, yeah.
when we were like, everyone was actually like, all right, we're shutting everything down for 2 weeks, and everybody was kind of on the same page at that time.
Yeah.
But I went up to Cleveland and stayed with my buddy Abraham
Yeah.
for like the whole 2 weeks, and we just trained in his basement for like
That's-
4 hours a
that's
day
awesome.
and just kicked each other's asses, and then his wife would like hook us up with dinner. It was awesome.
That's
It was
awesome.
Like it was like a vacation in itself.
I was gonna say that's like a mini training camp. You're like,
it
all
was
right,
sick. We just beat the shit out of each other every day.
that's so awesome. Yeah, we lived on Lane Avenue, like in that apartment, and so we would just take like walks. Didn't have dogs at the time, like none of that stuff, and like I didn't train at the time either because that was like a couple years before I came here. But yeah, like it was interesting. Like nothing really, like the only thing that really changed is like my wife was able to like work at home. It was like the biggest shift, and like I still had to go to work because I work at a hospital, so it was like you gotta go.
Yeah, I had to work too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
After that, I think they gave us the first 2 weeks off, and then they were like, come back to work.
Yeah, they're like, we gotta keep doing this. Yeah.
So it wasn't bad, but I don't know. Yeah, I stay busy. I actually lived in Grove City at the time,
Mm-hmm.
so I was driving up here to train, but the training was kind of small, but
Yeah.
we stuck with it. I mean, I think we like shut down and did the remote like training for a while, like when Mike was doing the video things. But that's kind of when I was up with Abe. So
Yeah.
after that was over, we pretty much trained normally.
I remember Mike telling me about that. He's like would sit in his living room when they lived in the apartment,
Were
and
you
like,
training then? Not
he
yet.
no, not yet. I've seen some of the videos because they're like on the Endeavor page.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, like he was telling me like he would just Brooke would be his uki, and like they would just like essentially like train in their living room.
Yeah. And
Like-
the viral thing, everybody was doing leg locks on like chairs.
Oh yeah, like they're like, all right, you get under him like
Yeah,
this, like
yeah.
get an ashigarami,
you're
like
getting,
yeah.
on a chair.
yeah.
I'm like, these chairs keep falling over. How do I do this?
Like I broke my fucking chair, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chairs only got 3 legs.
Yeah.
Now. No, it was an interesting time for sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's over. We don't have to do it.
Dude, I think like I think most people that were alive during that time will be super resistant to anything unless it's like already something that's known to be like terrifying. Like if they're like, no Ebola's come to America, we'll be like, all right, I know what that is. Like, like
Yeah, I think it'll be tough to
Yeah.
happen again.
yeah, for sure. Like it just will be. I remember there were people that were spazzing out at our work they don't work with me anymore, so it's not that big of a deal. But they were like spazzing out. I'm like, what are you gonna do about it, dude? Like this is invisible.
Yeah.
Like shit's gonna get you. Like, but yeah,
I actually never even got it. I don't think.
We-
If I did, I didn't notice.
yeah.
I never got sick like during the whole time. So
You may have had it the whole time and just been asymptomatic.
I mean,
You just
yeah,
never
that's
know.
what I said. I
Yeah,
don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever got it. So
I had it and like I lost my like sense of taste and all that stuff for
yeah.
like a month, and then like
that would be miserable.
It was weird.
Food, so it would be.
it
hard.
was weird. I think like coffee had no flavor.
Oh wow, yeah.
Like
You
it,
would think that would snap it back.
that's what I thought. Like I thought like I was like, oh, maybe if I got like a bag of coffee and I was like, nothing. I literally took hot sauce and I was like, nothing.
That's wild.
Yeah, and like I like hot food, so I took like really hot like peppers and like tried them, and it like I had some heat off of them, but like not like what you would think. Weirdly enough, one of the only things that tasted kind of okay was oversalted popcorn. Of all the things, but like nothing had like good flavor.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Miserable.
It was so fucking odd.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that.
No, yeah, you would have like, because I know you like food and you're like, this is fucking good. You'd be like, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah. I've been
Yeah.
eating like broccoli every day. Like,
yeah, you're just like,
I might as well not. If I'm not gonna enjoy it, then
yeah, you're
I'm not
like,
gonna enjoy it.
true, like textures were good. Like you could find something that had like a nice texture, but like there was, because your sense of smell and taste is like fucked with. Like you're like, I don't know what to do with this food. Like Rachel was like, I want like a big taco salad.
Okay.
And then she like took a bite of it and was like, it doesn't taste like anything. And just like didn't eat it. And I was like, all right, like I don't know what to do. Like you need to eat though. And she's like, I don't want to eat now. Like, all right. Like I
No
don't
point in
know.
praying.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like I don't want to eat this now. Like
Might as well eat as healthy as you can. We don't have to taste it.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So well, right. Good talking to you, man.
All right. Yeah.
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 Tune in. I'm sure he'll be a guest host every once in a while.
Yeah. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah,
That
man.
was neat.
Yeah, it's good talk, man.
You too, brother.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See you guys next time.